Lost Dog coming to y'all live and direct. Uh, just letting y'all know about that MenTalKing Podcast. Gonna be launching January 1st. We already got a couple episodes in, but we gonna officially relaunch January 1st. So y'all be on the lookout, man. We're gonna be covering some serious topics. We're gonna be covering some serious topics, man. Some serious shit that need to be talked about. You know, these joints here so nice, boy. Damn. So 112. 112 for the black joint. Autograph. 112 for the autograph joint. Straightforward. It's the new joints. New joints. 112. Keep it super clean. Yeah, but we're going to be launching that MenTalKing Podcast, man. January 1st, we're going to relaunch. The official relaunch. And we're gonna be playing music off of the albums. I'm going to be talking to some artists from New Orleans. See how many artists I could get from New Orleans to come through. And chop it up with us. I know a few for sure. Gonna come through just all GP. But I wanna officially go live with some artists from New Orleans. From New Orleans, man, because it's Lost Dog, nigga. It's Lost Dog. Fuck with Snoop though, that's my dog. I fuck with Snoop, that's my dog. Somebody tag Snoop in this year. You dig? So but yeah, we lit. MenTalKing Podcast. We're gonna talk to some artists from New Orleans. See if I could get BG and Wayne and all them dudes on the podcast. And just talk about the overall state of music. Especially in New Orleans, because in our little city, man, our little city is tore up right now as far as music go, man. You know, all the big dogs done pretty much dipped out, making their lives elsewhere. And so the music scene down here in New Orleans is suffering. You know what I'm saying? But you got a lot of talented artists down here that you know, a lot of talented artists down here, man, that need a platform. So we're gonna give them the platform, man. We're gonna give them the platform to actually come and showcase your music. You know, platform to showcase your music and talk about, you know, what your plans is for your music and stuff like that. We're gonna give the people the platform to do that. You know what I'm saying? Cause down here in New Orleans, we really don't have those outlets no more. You know what I'm saying? Like all the big labels, even though we have one of the biggest labels, one of the biggest artists in the industry, you know, that shit don't trickle down to the artists of New Orleans. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of artists find it very difficult to get heard. get noticed down here in New Orleans. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna start this MenTalKing Podcast, and really it's Mental Kings, but men talking. You know, because a lot of these podcasts is a lot of gossip. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these podcasts is gossip, and we ain't gonna push gossip. We gonna push some real stuff. You know, trying to move the culture forward. You know what I'm saying? Um, yeah. So, but that's basically what we gonna be doing, man. You know, for everybody, what's up, my man? For anybody that don't know, I'm Lost Dog Entertainment. I got a lot of music out. You know, we on lostdogentertainment.com. Lostdogentertainment.com. I got 3 albums over there. You know, The Land of the Lost, The Home of the Slave, and Civil War. And we also working on Babylon. Babylon gonna drop 414 next year. 414 next year. We're gonna drop Babylon. So y'all be on the lookout. You know, y'all be on the lookout. We gonna be dropping music, you know, and all that. And own their own music. Don't send them to the wolves. Yes, exactly. Exactly. As a matter of fact, you know, that is the #1 avocation of Lost Dog Entertainment. As you see, I'm Lost Dog. It's called Lost Dog Entertainment. And we all 95% independent. You know what I'm saying? 95% independent. You know, you got to have somebody in it, you know, to help push your music a little bit further than you can push it. So right now we just signed a deal. It was with Downtown. Now we with I think they got acquired by affiliate of Universal. So y'all gonna be hearing a lot. Y'all gonna be hearing a lot from us in a little bit. And we definitely gonna keep it 100. You know what I'm saying? We gonna get the people a platform, and we gonna allow them to showcase their music. You know, showcase their music, and you know, just give them a platform. Cause like I said, New Orleans, man, the music scene is fucked up, man. You know, you really can't get discovered down here if you just stay down here. You know what I'm saying? You got to go to Atlanta, or you may have to go to Cali. You know, artists got to go different places in order to be seen and be heard, when we got some of the biggest artists right here in New Orleans. So I think that's the big deal, man, that we gotta fix that. We gotta fix that. We gotta be able to get people seen and heard right from here, you know? So, but yeah, MenTalKing Podcast coming January 1st, you know? In the meantime, man, y'all slide over there to lostdogentertainment.com. Go check out some music over there, man. We got The Land of the Lost, Home of the Slave. We got the videos over there. I'm dropping a new album, Babylon. Gonna be dropping on the 414. Shit, man. It's looking up. Everything looking up so far. You know what I'm saying? Like it's gonna be a great year. Last year was a great year. This year we gonna try to double and triple what we did. So y'all stay tuned, man. You know, I got the MenTalKing Podcast gonna be popping off, and I'm also gonna be restarting that on Green and Tea Podcast. You know, every morning, you know, we getting up, sipping on that tea, and smoking some greens. Again, smoking on some. Try to stay away from, you know, gossip and some of the shit that the other dudes be doing on the podcast. But they down there convicting people on the podcasts. You know, the conviction rate is very high on podcasts. So, yeah, man. But that's what's gonna be the deal, man. That's what's gonna be the deal. 2025 will be going a little bit harder on the music side. We're gonna a lot harder on the music side. 2025 is up. Yeah, so y'all just be on the lookout for it, man. Um, Make sure y'all tell y'all people about it. Oh, and that's LostDogEntertainment.com. That's LOSTDOGG. That's LOSTDOGG. Entertainment.com. LostDogEntertainment.com. And go check out that Land of the Lost, that Home of the Slave, that Civil War, and Babylon gonna be coming out 4/14. So man, shout out to everybody, man. Shout out to y'all too, man. Cause see, I'ma see this YouTube community, this stuff is some real shit. You know, aside from the checks that people getting from YouTube, right? Just being able to put information out into the universe. Just put that information out there and let people be able to gravitate toward it. You know, the people, you're gonna get the people that's for you. You know what I'm saying? If we on some revolutionary type shit, you know, we trying to just slow some shit down, man, you know, as far as the murders and the crime and shit like that goes on in the inner cities and shit. Because you know, we ain't really producing our best product right now because of the crime. You know, killing off a lot of people with promise too. So who knows who we done lost so far? You know, we probably lost the next president, probably lost the next, you know, super producer, the next super artist. We done lost them. We done killed them. So we gotta stop that shit. You know, ain't nothing cool about being no drill rapper, killing nothing. You know what I'm saying? You're a BI. You dig? If you don't have no other kind of skills, communication skills, conflict resolution skills, you're a bit. You're a bit. We're gonna keep it real. Somebody done told these dudes that if you could shoot somebody, if you could kill somebody, you some big gangster, right? Now, I'm 45. I done been through all of that shit. And I done been locked up with some niggas who thought they was some big gangsters. And guess what happened? They got some big logs stuffed in them. I'm telling you, this ain't no crap right here. Y'all gonna let them youngsters know. You could be out here with all that, yeah, rah. But boy, Charlie back there, whatever, he ain't got no guns back there in jail. Ain't no guns in jail. You know what I'm saying? You got fists. And they got some knives back there. And when you a youngster, you ain't got no knife when you first go back there. So you better figure it out. You did? So just don't even put yourself in that position, man. Don't put yourself in that position, man, where y'all gonna be, you know, back here fighting for your booty. Hey, excuse my French. I hate to say it like that. But you're gonna be fighting for your manhood, bro. So what I was trying to say back in Land of the Lost, FBG. You know, FBG. Fuck being gangster. Go be a lawyer, doctor. Go be the president of the United States, man. Go be the CEO of Porsche right here. You know how much them dudes making up in here? How much them sales dudes making up in here? You know how much the managers making in here? Come on, man. Don't be no fool, man. Don't be no fool. Don't let them keep playing on you like that, talking about, yeah, you a gangster. Gangster is not the pinnacle. Gangster is not the top echelon. That's the bottom of the barrel. That's barrel feeders. Listen to what I'm trying to tell you. That's barrel feeders. Bottom feeders. Catfish. Roaches. You feel me? So, we got to change the mentality. Fuck a gangster. Tell them I said it. Tell them come see me. They don't like what I said. Come see me. Fuck a gangster. I got more respect for the sheriff. And coming from where I'm from, you know that's a hell of a statement, dude. So, but anyway, man, look, that's not here nor there, man. MenTalKing Podcast gonna be really kicking off January 1st. Well, actually January 3rd, I'm gonna be in California, but I'm gonna kick it off out there in California. I'll go live on something you did out there in Cali, just letting people know, You know what I'm saying? That it's official. Then when we get back to the studio, you know what I'm saying? I got the studio set up and all that there to really kick it off like it's supposed to kick off. You know what I'm saying? So, man, I appreciate all y'all, man, that be coming through, that be hollering at your boy. We got merch out there, too. You know, we got that Pimp Time T-shirts. We got the statement tees. So, yeah, we got merch out here, man. Show your support. Show your love, man. Drop a heart. You know what I'm saying? Thumbs up. Subscribe. Tell your people about us, man, because we trying to change the narrative. We trying to change the game. And in order to change the game, we going to need y'all help. You know what I'm saying? We going to have to start making these gangsters seem like they, nigga, you fugazi, nigga. Because all you could be is a gangster. If all you could be is a gangster, you fugazi. You's a gangster. You dig? You's a gangster. That what you is. You ain't gonna never be riding in none of these. Not comfortably. Huh? These things 120,000. Come on, man. We playing. We ain't got time to play. They're manufacturing this shit, man. We want all this. So in order to get this, man, we gonna have to put the guns down and get your game up. You know what I'm saying? Put the pistol down, work your brain up. That's what we gotta do. Put them guns down, get your game up. Straight up. Land of the Lost, home of the slave, lostdogentertainment.com, man. Y'all go check this music out. I'm telling y'all. Listen. Civil War, and then Babylon. Babylon 414, you hear me? So, but yeah, man. But make sure y'all telling people, man, what the real is, man. Because I think what the problem is, people getting the lines of what's real and what's fake is misconstrued now. You know what I'm saying? It really done sold, especially to the black community, that, you know, you got to be killing or something. You got to be selling drugs, or you got to be doing some bullshit in order to be official or to be a real man or something. And I'm letting y'all know right now, that's a trap. That's a trap, young brothers. That's a trap. You gonna get caught up. If you don't, I'm telling you. My people used to tell me a long time ago, man, it's only two ways you're gonna end up, dead or in jail. Now I look back at all my partners, you know, it's maybe one or two of us that's still like out here, that's still productive. Rest of them dead or in jail or they own dope. They ain't no longer contributing to society. They ain't contributing to nobody. And so when you look at the big picture, a lot of that shit is a waste of time. A lot of that shit was a waste of my time, man. You know, if I'd have focused on school, you know, we wouldn't be hurting. If you focus on what's important, you wouldn't be hurting when you get older. I had to tell my son that. Bro. I've been telling him that all his life. You know, but what gives me comfort is he could reiterate what I told him. He could say what I told him. You know, he could repeat what I told him. So guess what? You got the game. You had the game. So once you got the game, it's on you now to implement the game and make the game work for you. But see, a lot of people don't have people that's giving them the game. I was one of them people. Ain't nobody gave me the game. I had to come out here and bump my head. I had to scrape my knees. And we had to figure this shit out. But I figured it out. Man. You know? And y'all can figure it out. You know what I'm saying? Especially them youngsters, man. Youngsters, you still got your whole life ahead of you. You still got your whole life ahead of you, man. You know? I talk to some of the older cats around my hood. I tell them I'm 45. They say, you a baby. I say, I'm still a baby. What? And come listen, man. Y'all got time to make this shit right. Stop letting these people play y'all. They played us. I'm going to give y'all some game right here, right? Tupac, my favorite artist. I don't think he or we understood the power of Thug Life, right? Thug Life, multi-platinum album, all kind of, man, jewels on that album. But it also pushed the narrative of being a thug, right? So instead of going to school trying to be the best student and figuring the school shit out, we was thugging. We was thugging in public. Nah, some of us like me slipped through the crack because I was thugging and I was still going to school because I'm like, hold up, man, I'm gonna need something for later on. So let me go in and get this little ad. I was selling, doing whatever we was doing, but I was still going to school. You feel me? So there's exceptions to the rule, but a lot of people didn't make the exception, and so they got caught up. You know what I'm saying? And that's why you got a lot of these youngsters, they don't have no daddies, because their dad is locked up. They in jail, so now that cycle is gonna perpetuate. We can't keep doing that. We can't keep doing that. What we gotta do, when you notice the situation, when you peep the game, you gotta get a game to the youngins. Cause maybe you can't use the game because we 20, 30 years in now. But if I get a game to a little youngster, while he's 17, 16, and he get the game early, you see what I'm saying? We done broke the cycle. But see, the problem is, and I'm gonna keep it real with y'all, a lot of these rappers being paid to persuade us to do this bullshit. I'm telling y'all, the money is up when you talking that bullshit. When you talking that bullshit, your money up, your fans up, everything up, because they control all that, right? So they trying to create a narrative, right? But what we gotta do, you gotta stand firm, be vigilant, stand firm on your principles and what you believe in. Stand on what you believe in. As long as you stand on what you believe in, the whole crowd will go to the right. If you know going left is the right way, you go left. A lot of them dudes being paid, man, to misguide us. Huh? And we can't do that no more. So what happened is, they done been exposed. The ones that's been misguiding us all these years, they done been exposed. Y'all been getting paid to do that. Now, they took the ball out your court, and your ass is on a agenda too. So now you want us to feel bad, feel sorry for you, but we can't. We can't, because you was eating with the devil. You was eating with the devil. Huh? I say what? When you fuck with the devil, you make sure your own hole is casket deep. Huh? When you digging a hole for meat, you make sure you dig your own hole 6 feet too. Yeah, so see, that's what it is, man. So now all that done been exposed, y'all better know what it is. Independency is the right way to go, like my girl said right here. What up, Lakeisha? What's up? Shout out to you, love. She 100% right. That's all I'm gonna teach them is independence. They don't need no millions and millions and millions of dollars. You don't need no millions and millions and millions of fans. You need about 4,000, 5,000 loyal fans. And guess what? Y'all gonna eat. Because you're going to teach your fans how to eat. Yeah, they may pay for the information, but in the end, everybody going to win because the information is worth more than money. This is what they're trying to take off the agenda. This is what they don't want us to remember. Information is the key. This is why people pay these dudes to come and have these lectures and shit like that. They pay big money to the funny sales guy to come in and motivate their people, because information is the key. Your money is just a tool. Your money is just a tool. Your money is just a tool. Information is the key. Man, I hope somebody catch that, right? So check this out. Y'all make sure, go pull up the info, lostdoggentertainment.com, LOSTDOGG. entertainment.com. Go listen to the music. Drop a little donation in the journey. It ain't gonna hurt you, man. You're gonna get some information that's gonna help you. Guess what? Drop a little donation in that joint while you're over there. That come directly to me. That's directly to me. You feel me? This ain't no thing where the label gonna get 90% of the paperwork. No, y'all invest in me, and I'm gonna invest back into y'all. The more that I could do, the more that y'all help me, the more that I could do for them. Information is the key. I'll go dig it up for us. I'll go dig the information up for us and break it down in layman's terms for you. I don't care what it is. I don't care what it is. Laws, you know, nigga, whatever. It don't make no difference. Y'all make sure y'all, you know, man, look. This is how we want to be riding, man. All of us. All of us. And guess what? With the information, we're going to be able to do this. I promise y'all that. We're going to be able to do it. You hear me? We're going to be able to do it. Because they ain't going to be able to play them games on us no more. We ain't doing no gangster shit no more. We schooling. We schooling, fool. Get the fuck from around here. We schooling, fool. Yeah, that's the gangster shit now. We schooling now. That's cool now. That's the cool thing now. Schooling is cool now. I remember back in the G, and I'm going to let y'all go after I say this, right? Back in the G, when I was in high school, right? I was always a cool little cat in high school, you hear me? You know, because I was on the block. You know, I was in high school, but I was already hustling, doing all kinds of stuff in the hood. So I always kept some money, and I always was, you know, pretty much, I was shy about, you know, I had multiple pair of tennis. Multiple, yeah, because, you know, I'm hustling in the hood. Plus, I had a job. I worked valet parking at the Marriott. I started valet parking at the Marriott. Now, as we doing that, we started meeting other people. Meeting other people opened up other doors. You know what I'm saying? Now, youngin' going to nickel school. Ain't nobody paying attention to no teacher in no nickel school, right? I go in here, the cool kid, you know, I'm smoking. I don't know why I was smoking. I started smoking in middle school. You hear me? I was a little man. I was a little young little old man, 11, 12 years old, right? Anyway, I'm smoking. I'm cool cat in school. And I'm high as hell in school. And a lot of times I was really, you know I knew the answers to some shit, but just was confused because I'm feeling that weed, right? I start raising my hand, asking the teacher, you know, explain that, you know, raise my hand. Because guess what? The whole class started raising their hand. The whole class started asking questions of the teacher and shit, right? Now, I didn't think it was me, you know, per se doing it. But I noticed now they got more class participation and stuff, right? Boom. Fast forward 2 years, 3 years later, graduate, right? Man, my teacher come to me like, man, let me tell you something, bro. Thank you. Thank me for what? Man, thank you, man. I never had a class like your class. And ever since then, you know, the students is more engaging. They asking questions, this and that. And that's because of you. And I'm like, what? Man, I ain't. Call me off guard with that. I'm like, hold up, what you mean that's all because of me? Well, man, I don't know what type of control you have over these kids, man. But ever since you started asking questions, you know, and stuff like that, now everybody's more engaging and you know, class was a better class. People was more, you know, trying to figure out what was going on in this class, man. And Mr. Pellerin was his name, man. Mr. Pellerin, man. I never forget that dude, man. So anyway, if you out there, Mr. P, man, if you out there, Mr. Pellerin, man, shout out to you, bro, because you was a good dude. So, but anyway, Mr. P said, man, thank you, man, because I ain't never had a class that participated and, you know, raised their hand, was inquisitive, and asking questions. I'm like, well, damn, nigga, you really didn't know I was high as hell and confused. Man, I was full of that weed, man, in that school, but I was really. I was a student, though, now. A student. I was in the hood. See, I'm the exception to the rule. I was the exception to the rule, and I'm always going to be the exception to every rule, you know. I was on the honor roll, man. But I was actually the hustler in the hood. I was still, working at the Marriott and all that, but man, I was on the honor roll, man. Could fight, all that. Girls liked me. Shit, man, my life was pretty good, man. I ain't gonna lie. So anyway, but I say all that to see this, man. I ain't bragging or nothing, man, but sometimes you gotta be the other guy. Sometimes you gotta be the other guy, You wanna pull up in these here. You sometimes you gotta be the other guy, man. You don't want to be like everybody else. Be like yourself. Change the narrative. So that's what we're going to be doing over here at LostDogEntertainment.com and on the MenTalKing Podcast, you heard me? So make sure y'all tuning in, man. Subscribe to the page, man, so y'all don't miss nothing. So y'all don't miss when we go live and when we drop new shit. Make sure y'all drop that subscription, man. All right? So I'm going to get on out of here, man. I got to get my whip. I had to come get my shit serviced. Every time you come try to get something serviced, they want to try to sell you something. Yeah, nah, I'm not buying nothing else right now. I got some business to take care of first. You hear me? But they want to sell me one of these. One of them. They want to sell you one of them. They want to sell you one of them. They like to sell you one of them. Tell them, hold up. They about to get one. They gonna get them one. I'm like, hold up.
It all goes together.
Yes, it does. They all go together. You know they do. That $100,000 price tag go right with it too. So y'all already know, man. I'm gonna get up with y'all, man. I'm gonna holler at y'all, man. I'm trying to avoid the sales, the salesmen. You hear me? But shout out to everybody, man. That been following, nigga, man. That been watching the page and stuff like that, man. I appreciate y'all. MenTalKing Podcast, January 1st. Let's go.